All right, a tour of Lake Tahoe, and this is what this tournament is all about, what this day is for. You're looking at a youngster named Wayne Cook, 33 years old now, so not really a youngster anymore.
Game.
His partner, Arthur Ashe. They have just completed the first game and won it. Wayne Cook, 33 years old, a victim of crippling cerebral palsy, considered a triplegic, both legs and right arm, but never believed it. Told by doctors that he could never walk, he turned discouragement into determination, shunned the wheelchair, threw away his crutches and braces. Today he not only walks but performs feats with the world's top amateur and professional athletes in no less than 5 sports. And Wayne and Arthur Ashe are going against John McEnroe and Geri Jewell. Well, Geri Jewell is another remarkable story and evidence of what this day is for. She began her career in '78 as a stand-up comic, working in comedy clubs across the country. Began her acting career in '80, featured on the PBS sitcom The Righteous Apples. In '81, cast as a semi-regular on NBC's Facts of Life. Still there. She's recognized for her continuous contribution in furthering the awareness of humanity, breaking through the isolation of prejudice and discrimination. Has received an Outstanding Achievement Award from the Reagan administration. Only with that backdrop will we now take you to the tennis.
I think it's 2-0.
John McEnroe serving to Arthur Ashe. Arthur, of course, through the years, noteworthy in his battle for human rights. And marvelous shot. Geri Jewell.
1-2.
Passing Wayne Cook. But the score, they are trailing 1-0, the team of McEnroe and Jewell. This is 4-game match. First team to reach 4 games. Ashe and Cook lead. I want the country to see McEnroe.
I came here for a couple of beers
of
and now I'm being abused.
That's Vitas Gerulaitis in the chair. You heard Kenny Rogers talk about the marvelous camaraderie, the kind of act that McEnroe and Gerulaitis put on all over the country. Notice how carefully Arthur hit to Geri Jewell and how carefully John hits to Wayne Cook.
2-all.
They understand exactly what this day is all about.
Fault.
McEnroe and Gerulaitis, a key part of the auction we had on Friday night, and a key pair of factors in producing $515,500 for the benefit of cerebral palsy. In a moment, a man to whom we owe so much for this weekend will be joining me in the booth, Mr. Wayne Newton.
2-3.
2 serving 3 in this, the second game. Ashe and Wayne Cook leading 1-0.
Fault. Double fault. Game.
Now you know what John just did. There's Wayne Cook leading with Arthur Ashe, 2-0. Just to look at him is to admire him. That's Geri Jewell, whose background I have previously given to you. One of the remarkable young women on earth. I say that measuredly. And in the meantime, to show you the kind of work she does, what she's all about, her contribution to humanity, let's look at this clip.
I'm still being made fun of and sometimes it really hurts. It's not like I'm being in regular school for 5 years, and it's like it's different kids that are making fun of me.
I have the same problem you do. To this day, I do. To this day, people talk to me like I'm 5, and I'm mentally at least 10. No, no, I mean, I have the same problem, and I know, and it hurts. But I think that the more that we're out there in any field, the more that we're out there to people to see us in schools, in regular schools, and the more people can understand, because it's not that they're cruel, it's that they don't understand.
I think after seeing that, you'll know exactly what I meant by saying that's what they stay as for. And one of the people who cares so deeply about the people who were born with cerebral palsy is with me now. I tell you flatly, there is no way we could have made this weekend work, raised the money that I've already described to you, without one of the most remarkable and versatile performers on the face of the earth, Wayne Newton.
Thank you very, very much.
Good to see you, my friend.
Great pleasure to be
No,
here.
I mean it, every word of it. Wayne, I want to retrace some territory. At the auction, you put up for sale a foal of an Arabian stallion that you own, a stallion worth more than $20 million.
Yes, sir.
A foal to be born in January. And you got at the auction with us more than $100,000 for that foal. Now,
The foal was sired, or will be sired, by Arnett Perlane, and the lady that bought that foal paid $125,000, all going to cerebral palsy.
and you had an even greater motivation, didn't you?
Yes, sir.
What was that?
It was to give back to the people, and most of all, cerebral palsy, the kind of respect and backup that they've given me my whole life. And I decided that the most I could give is something that I cared and loved, and that would be a foal by this particular stallion.
Now, Kurt Gowdy, my producer in the truck, tells me he's got a clip of the stallion, the Arabian stallion. You at the auction. Jenny O'Neill had come up to help us, remember?
I remember very well.
And then this remarkable, beautiful stallion that was there. Note the small ears, the eyes. It's pure art, isn't it?
It really is. It really is. And that was the 1983 national champion stallion, Arnett Perlane. And I'd been watching this particular horse since he was a 3-year-old, and tried to purchase him, and finally was able to accomplish that.
Now, Arabians have become very fashionable and very financially worthwhile in America, breeding them.
Yes, sir.
And so you will have a great auction on September 7th
September
at your
7th.
fabulous ranch in Las Vegas.
Yes, sir.
Now, I appreciate you coming up here, Wayne. You've been just marvelous.
Thank
I
you
wanted
very
the
much.
public to know it. We're going to go back to these
I'm with you.
palsied youngsters who are what this is all about. And they're not so young.
Well, Wayne was into the show last night,
Mhm.
and I promised him I'd be here today, and it looks like he's doing an incredible job, doesn't it?
Isn't it marvelous the way McEnroe and Gerolitis have a now author joining in?
Absolutely.
Come on over here and sit with me. We'll call the rest of the match.
Okay, thank you.
Some great teamwork. Game, set, and match. Ash Cook. They win 3 games to 1. Let's have a great round of applause.
That's the match. And the crowd is really sparked to this, Wayne. Look at them getting on their feet. A standing ovation for Wayne Cook and Geri Jewell. Never mind John McEnroe and Arthur Ashe. Of course, they're great people, too. And Gerolitis, too, for sitting in the chair and officiating. But this is what this crowd is responding to. The essence of the human spirit, don't you think?
Well, that's the epitome of it, isn't it? Absolutely. And it gives all people in the world, the kind of drive and possibly hope that these people certainly possess and can transfer to the rest of us.
Wayne Newton, together with yours truly, Howard Cosell, an inspirational match involving Wayne Cook and Geri Jewell and John McEnroe and Arthur Ashe.